Pokemon is a franchise that has been around since forever, since the dawn of time, and is the biggest franchise in the world. So tell me, a company that makes this much, is this big, makes a game like this. I've seen better game performance by other Pokemon ripoffs which will remain nameless. Nevertheless, I recently purchased a Switch for myself after owning a family one for a few years now, which is, yep, a long time. So today we look at Pokemon after being away for only a few days. 270 in fact, which is just an average hour for Ash Ketchum, the 12-year-old, 80-year-old man. But speaking of main characters, let's take a look at ours. Depending on your game, you will either be rocking the blue or the red, which is like two certain groups of people that I know, and I mean, yeah, that's my new headcanon now. The only other changes between games is certain Pokemon, your different schools, and your gang affiliation. But just like other games, to even finish this game, you need another Switch and another copy of the opposite game. Or a friend, but those are kinda hard to get, so this is a valid complaint. I feel like the other games have had this problem, but there was something that those games had and this game doesn't. Can you guess the situation? If you didn't know, this was something in the old games where you could ask for Pokemon and then someone would trade their own Pokemon that you asked for. This made getting the Pokedex a lot easier. Now it's still possible, but like I said, either spend $600 or get a friend, pick your poison. Other problems straight off the bat would be performance. I don't think I even need to explain the problems when the game looks like this, like 50% of the time. I can't even identify the problem. I mean, we have the games that look like this. The only explanation is the overworld Pokemon doing something, but then Legends was kind of fine, and then Sword and Shield, well, okay, so this is a known problem. Now, it's not unplayable, but it's one of those things that can make or break a game. If the game doesn't run well, it makes the rest of the game ugly. Other than that, we can appreciate the scale of this game. This is the first fully open world Pokemon mainline game, and overall, it is pretty fun and interesting. For an open world game, this is probably better than most, to be honest, with items everywhere, city, gyms, beasts, caves, rare Pokemon, and booty. Lots of booty. The only thing I miss from the old games is that sense of mystery of each location, secret islands, secret caves. Like, where is the secret base of this generation? Or the mythics that aren't explained? Oh yeah, it's the 40 swords that are just on the map. Wow, so mysterious. Suck my sword, Game Freak. New moves, new items, new clothes, and customization, but no battle tower is a shot to my liver, okay? What happened to the battle tower, Game Freak? It was in the last game. It's not that hard to put it in this game. Oh, we have a tournament. It's not the same, you ignorant slut. I literally just spam that thing to make money overnight when I have wet dreams of my beautiful battle tower from Sun and Moon. But really, this is such a wasted opportunity to make this game actually survive more than a few years. But without the battle tower, once the new games are in, this thing is kind of immediately dead in the water with its 5 frames. Other problems include the terrible TM system, annoying shop locations, limited outfits, minimal online trading, battling, and literally anything, and just boring gym leaders in Elite Four, though we do have a decent champion. But oh, I should mention some good things too. And Nemona is such a good rival. All she wants to do is battle and cheer you on, which, while really one-dimensional, she is a fun rival to battle. And Arvin is one of the saddest characters to ever grace these games, oh my god. So his dog gets his ass beat and just never recovered. His dad is non-existent. Like ours, seems to be a large milk store nearby. His mom is, well, I'll go over that in a bit, but yeah, she dead. Like, she dead. Which I don't think that's been mentioned in a Pokemon game, because that's kind of crazy. And then we have Penny. She's weird. She's like an evil mastermind hacker girl who runs Team Star, which is lame and lazy and can go away. But anyways, let's finish on a high note. The story of the game is actually surprisingly really good, with one of the darkest endings of all time. This bitch died, got replaced by a robot, and then tried to kill a bunch of 12-year-olds and one hopefully 19-year-old. The overall freedom of the story is decent, even though I think this made for some really bad characters in the gym leaders. Just really boring and terrible challenges that made me feel like a lobotomized monkey sometimes. And a cast of Elite Four members including Twink, child labor, the best thing to ever exist, and a random old man. It's a shameful downgrade from Sword and Shield with so many better characters in that game. The champion is still fine though. While she has 0 good Pokemon though, like where is the pseudo legendary? This thing is on no teams. Not even the champions team? Like this makes me miss Cynthia, but overall with the new competitive rule set, I am ready to get started with some competitive teams, where I will be posting on my second channel if you kind of want to watch more of the actual battling aspects. Overall, I think the Pokemon Scarlet is actually a good game in the series, and is a good step in the right direction. And it's actually kind of a leap for Pokemon. I mean, this game is going to start a huge trend of Pokemon games. I think I'm going to give this a 7.5 out of 10. Without the frame problems and the glitches that are mostly out of the game and some of the other problems, I think this would be a 9 out of 10 for just being so innovative and interesting. But then again, we have this little girl as an Elite Four member, which I'm pretty sure is illegal.